This PlayStation broadcasting is pissing me off. I had no idea my previous stream ended. It still showed my face cam in the corner here. I need to see where it ended because oh my god. Guys, do not stream on PlayStation 4. This is absolutely dog shit. I missed so much, or rather, I missed showing so much after the defeat of Ultima. There's a crystal in the sky now. I just had a conversation with people, and now I'm doing side mission stuff. I'm glad that it captured the main quest, me defeating Ultima in his realm, but it showed nothing else after that. And that is pissing me off. It gives me no indication that my stream stopped, and on top of that, it shows my face cam here in the corner the entire time. So I'm over here talking into the camera, into the microphone, thinking that I'm still conversing with my audience, when in reality, I may have been playing for an extra hour in addition to what you're seeing from the previous stream. That is a load of shit. I'm not happy right now. I'm doing side mission stuff. I just started this emotional quest line with Torgal, and none of it is getting shown because my stream decided to cut out. I apologize.
Let's go home.
I'm gonna keep. This is why I need. This is why I'm so fucking mad that I ruined my computer. That I ruined my computer and I can't see my stream on my computer because now I can't tell whenever the stream goes down. Displayed in Clive Chambers. I thought so. Okay. I'm gonna keep it up on my phone there, but what's up, Josh man?
Wait. We're ready.
Aiming high. Okay, I have another quest here to do. Aiming high is the name of that recruit. The quest for the recruit, I think. Again, which you guys also missed because live streaming on PlayStation sucks. Oh, the oil.
It's
Oh,
oil.
that.
After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Could be more. Usually they have me grabbing like three of those things. I guess I'll go wherever I see the sparklies. Uh-oh. Goblin motherfuckers. I probably don't have to go over there. Oh, should it? Oh. Neat. Okay. We are done here. Next up, I don't want to go to Dalamil yet because there's a lot to do there. Tabor. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff to do here as well. Oh, we'll just get that done. Really, really mad. Really, really mad that happened. Some idiots. Where's my father's will?
My lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from father?
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at least overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be this shall be an arduous inheritance, so that I offer you, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love, the faith that I hold for both of you, your father.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the Blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing those...
Yeah, that's true. This realm has...
Wish to see men and bearers treated as equal. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message, nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
It is true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath, but one at least remains. And she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Who that? He's like bowing and we got our backs to him and everything. So who this? Who the woman? Hello?
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more. What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Oh?
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching my for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these, Works in progress, but with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh,
I see what you did there.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes, in fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Okay. Words.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here.
Oh, there's another
Let's
quest?
not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
What the hell? You got a quest for me too, dude?
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes, I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
I don't know why, when I picked up this quest, the music got a little, like, you know? Like this. You hear it?
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
Come on, Clive. Stop being such a stick in the mud. Let your brother talk. Yep. 3 quests there, but there's also another quest that's available to do there, so... Once I complete those 2 quests, I feel like the other quests will become available. Ambrosia! Right like the wind.
Faster!
Whee!
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
Oh, that looks like a griffin.
Thanks, Cal.
There it is.
Let's go. Too slow. Oh god. It's got Garuda powers. Ow, that looks like it hurt you more than it did me. Halfway done. Halfway there. Oh, dodge that one too. There we go. Having the lightning rod. Backing up. Give him the Garuda ultimate. Give him the Giga Flare. Fight no flash. $80,000. Oh man. Too slow. Come on, you can do better than that. That was a little too fast for me to try to dodge. That was a little too slow. Ow. And it's done. I got a heartstone.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
I'm gonna go with yeah. Made me waste 2 potions. Like, are you serious? Okay, now I think we're going for that other creature.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Actually, I don't even know if turtles are native to this area. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Ooh. I should fight it, but I don't want to.
Here we are again. Karava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide?
Probably where that green circle is. Oh, look. Conveniently the turtle we're looking for.
It looks like we found him.
What's a desert tour? See, the tortoise bosses are different because they're always their head is a weak point. So I think I'm always doing the same amount of damage to it, no matter what. Ah, slicey, slicey, slicey. Okay, I dodged that, but okay. Ow. Okay. Give it the lightning run. Give it the aerial blast. Give it the Giga Flare. This is definitely not gonna destroy the shell. Ninety-one thousand damage. Oh my god. There's the shell.
Better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Where'd the turtle go? What? Where'd the turtle go? Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club? Like, what just happened? Alright. Back to the lady. We're putting the tortoise's insides on a bracelet or something. I think.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Two of them, apparently. God, I imagine Heartstones can't be healthy.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame, it is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
This is probably going to be another item that's going to be in the collection.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And
Nice.
the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us.
Oh.
I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
Oh. It's a book. Lord Cereal. I love cereal.
suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it. For it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt
Wait,
your
do I get...
father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
The father's helmet's definitely going in the collection.
Cyril.
I mean, the armbands probably are too, but the helmet especially. I've never seen the father wear a helmet. This is a trap.
Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Can you? I can't imagine. Sorry, I'm like, I'm like tripping over my own words here. Like, I can't imagine. Where am I going? What was I gonna say? Oh God, this big ass hole in the floor where the city used to be. My God. I can't imagine going to this final part of the game without doing any of these side missions, because we're trying to make the Enterprise fly now. We had a touching moment with Torgal. We're having, like, a thing about, Clive's father's will. It's all so important to do before you reach the end, and to think, if some initially, I would have never been able to do any of this. I'm not sure where the father is. I would assume somewhere in Rosaria. Oh, here it is. Hawk's Cry Cliff. That's right. I can't imagine, like, skipping over all of this important stuff. Those birds look acacia.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of.
I'm gonna jump
Perhaps
it.
these bands would have helped.
Oh.
Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Thought I could just jump off here. I cannot. Okay. Not the bombs. Fuck off.
He's just back there.
Wow, this is quite a view. This is where they buried him? Wow. I would have thought a king would have gotten much more not out of the way tombstone. Look at that helmet. Doesn't match my armor. I can't wear it.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
You were the Phoenix, dude. You're like 5. Stop putting that on yourself.
How fate conspired against him. He never lost heart. Never looked back. Never stopped fighting.
And neither shall we.
He was the greatest of men. I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may.
Are you gonna wear it?
Watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
You know, even Dion's got armor, dude. You're wearing some rags. Whoa.
We won't lay you down.
Whoa, that was cool.
Onward then. Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
And to a realm reborn. Again. Oh, is that a level up right there? Yes, it is. Yeah. 47, baby. 50 more HP for me. The Rusted Battle Helm. Come on, you can still wear it. Joshua, let's put some armor on you, man. Jeez. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origins. Oh. I thought he already was. I thought he was already with me. That's weird, man. I thought he was already with me. Okay. I guess we'll go to Northreach. See what's up here. A lot of stuff to get done. But a lot of these quests are more meaningful now.
Mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
And who'll pay for that?
It's right there.
Who do you think?
If you only to open your eyes, Clive, you would see that. Huh? What? Oh, I'm blind.
I'm nervous.
No, it's not okay to be nervous.
Sid, this is the initiate. Ember?
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it.
Always follow the
training ever
nose.
since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
He's gonna get caught.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way.
Oh,
All right, Ember. Impress me.
how do I get up there? Oh, there's actually a way up there. Oh. I did not know this. Ambrosia! Ambrosia? Ambrosia!
Run like the wind.
Like the wind, Ambrosia. Whee! I like how they run like freaking raptors. Oh, speaking of raptors. No, stay away. Stay away from me. Ew, stinky. Stinky raptors. Get away.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not.
Uh-oh. Perhaps he's ready. Oh!
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't.
And you're about to be lunch.
Run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Nice try.
I'm gonna try this fight without any icon powers. I'm not using any icon powers for this fight.
Nice try.
Okay. Too slow, but
There's a good boy.
I think Joshua healed me. Doesn't count. Oh my god. Yeah, that doesn't count. Nice try. I am more than my powers. There it is. Boom. 0 powers used. Only pure skills. Safe to say our recruit friend failed.
Ember, are you?
Oh, he's gone.
Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Look at me sparkling. Sparkling. We got a new quest at the Vale as well. Unless I already had that.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
He's definitely got that Gav spark.
This won't be an easy decision.
Yeah, I might be telling him to go fly a kite after that one. You're gonna risk the lives of your men in order to get the job done?
I would speak with this Duke.
Oh Lord, more stuff about the Duke. Uh-oh.
The town needs you.
Oh boy. So the last time I was here, one of the dukes from the city of Sambrek decided he was going to move into this town and refortify it and make it basically a brand new Sambrek, but not everybody's in agreement with what he wants.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke,
Here it comes.
unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications.
Oh, man.
The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
What are they asking me to do?
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Oh, I know
My
her.
name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No, he must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
Damn right.
He's always been like this.
Have you considered a seat at the...
Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer.
She's the one that should be
We
Duke.
must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won around.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
I said good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Okay, so we gotta deal with this Duke shit once and for all. You know, the world's coming to a bloody end, and this Duke is still all about, like, fortifying these walls. I said the market, right? So yeah, let's back out here.
Saw the captain just now.
Alright, where in the market would he be?
What does the dame have to say about it?
Oh, just outside the market, apparently.
So you are content to abandon the...
Oh.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady.
Look, he's got the armor and everything.
At least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Come on, man. Give him a break.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dane to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right, as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
Okay. Of course they're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Don't leave your post. Alright, so we go in over here now. I got my Arm of Darkness ready. Almost completely filled up. So they're in for a world of pain if they decide to emerge from that water. I love how way Ambrosia flies.
Damn it. The reports were true.
Why wouldn't they be?
Before they get to the town.
Okay, almost there. And it's over. Everybody dying. New enemies, damn it. I wasn't afraid of that. That's fine, kill them all you want. I'll just keep hitting them. You're foolish if you think I'm trying to kill them. Looks like an AoE here. Well, so much for your cures. Oh, awesome. That finishing pose. Oh. Nice.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me.
Hey, shouldn't you be back in town?
Right.
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other. But from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
Oh,
Stirring
boy.
up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Like a true guardsman. God, I want to put on my armor. I mean, not right now, but, you know, just in general. Oh, look at this. A divided town.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. Now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Rieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are.
Oh, shit.
The slut of Twinside who bedded a branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Sounds like a good time.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caernarvon and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Do we have archers? I've never seen... I don't think I've seen a single bow and arrow in this game.
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Damn. Imagine that.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still won for numbers. Unlike the enemy, I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame,
get the madame and some armor too. All right, before I do that though, I want a faster way of charging up this these Odin abilities. So I may be replacing Aerial Blast for now, in place of Dancing Steel. Yeah. That's a very fast builder too. It charges up Odin's blades quickly.
I want steel.
How the fuck do I get out of here? I want to wear steel too. Preferably a helmet, since no one seems to know what those are.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
I trust you'll be able to meet them head on. And I make my stand out here.
Bet you're all ready.
By Odin's blade.
Not for long.
Yeah. That's right, come in close. Come in close and meet your maker. Whoa.
Is it over? No. It's only just begun.
Oh, look it, we got a big boy.
Let's try. Too slow.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Take this. Ah! I love how time freezes and it just lets me do this. Yeah. Oh. Judgment Bolt. Final Flash. I used my lightning rod by accident. That's why the only reason why I'm doing this. Time to charge this back up. $65K, not too bad. Almost dead. Okay, stamina broken. This should be enough damage. Look at that finisher. That superhero pose.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Watch them all just be dead. Like, come on. I dealt with, like, the brunt of the army. You guys couldn't handle, like, 3 of them? Hey, everybody.
Clive, it's good to see you. And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father.
Oh, hug it
I
out.
should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions, but I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity, not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm, and we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief, and today there are more
That was...
before.
I was going to say that was... It's truer now than it ever has been. It's always been that way.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new...
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
There's no need to worry any longer.
I've totally forgotten my way around the city. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Down these stairs.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
Okay, I was close. Oh, look, there it is. Alright, see? Just fine.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the crystalline dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again.
Oof.
And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived.
Oh, that sucks.
But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
I'm working on it. I'm going toward that big crystal in the sky to finally bring peace to this land. Oh, orichalcum. What? They give me orichalcum. What the fuck? That's what I need for my ultimate weapon. What? That's crazy. That's actually nuts. Let's see, what else? Oh yes, the city with the gaping hole next to it. I like that. I like the scenery here.
Do you see that too?
Yep, I see it. Oh god, this town is sad too. Three's Company. I forgot what this was about. Meet Haval at the gates of Randala. I forgot who.
What is it? Oh, please. Just let it stop. I'm scared.
Yes, the refugees here, don't worry. It will keep you safe from the giant mother crystal in the sky.
Run like the wind.
Whee. That's so cool. Oh wait, don't do it. Don't bite me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. So I think we're headed due south. I love that little flight ability. It serves no purpose other than to just look hilarious. I don't even know if it makes me move faster or not. Alright, what's going on here?
Rutherford, can it?
Uh-oh. What's all this then?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
Oh, this is the swordsman from earlier.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't.
Man, finish him.
Finish me. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Slice, 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 slice. Broke your shield already. It's over before it started.
You're finished.
That ability is too much fun, man. It really is. It does literally like 20,000 damage. I'm pretty sure.
Longer than I'd have liked.
I don't think I've ever actually seen the number for it. Excuse me.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore, but I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course.
Don't call him that.
Lord Marquis, or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos, that I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now, we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either, and I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis, your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Nice.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Quentin. I'm trying to remember who that is. I don't remember a Quentin. But he's probably at the hideaway. Okay, so there's a few more quests over here. What is this one? Oh god, Lost Wing. So Lost Wing is a place covered in Aether now. Based on the previous quest that I've done. Yep, look at this. The entire town is flooded. And yet there's a quest behind me. Seems a bit up high. Oh, that's right. These are the farmlands. I haven't been here in a while. Right, I remember. Gotta go right to go left. Hello there. Oh, it's Quentin. Oh shit.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose.
Quentin, will you be my betrothed? What? He said propose.
You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive, the people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? What? Who's to say you couldn't convince the entire
Oh shit,
world?
whoops. I skipped that piece of dialogue, sorry.
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of colonels to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long.
Okay.
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Where's your uncle? Probably in Port Isolde. If I had to guess. No, port would be by the water. That's still the Dalmec Republic. Oh, there's probably want me to go back to my base. Should probably get some of these done too. Just trying to get as much done as possible before the final confrontation, because that's most likely what this is going to be, the final confrontation with Ultima. Okay, let's see here. Got quite a few quests here. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4 quests. Sheesh. Let's go to the Edge of Infinity instead. Maybe that's a faster route. I don't actually know. I'm just guessing. Ambrosia.
Good girl.
Let's go.
Ambrosia.
Eee. Okay. Ooh. I haven't gotten this yet.
Now.
Adamantite gauntlets? Increase. Increases Whoa. Whoa. Increases maximum HP. What? Increases maximum HP. Yeah, this isn't really doing much for me right now, but. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. With each precision dodge. I don't know how good that's going to be in these final fights, because I'm not going to be dodging much. Yeah, it should be fine, actually. Oh, wow, I found that by accident. Very cool. Got much more health now. Let's get back on Ambrosia, because I want to avoid any fights on the road here. Like that one. Oh, it's another eyeball thing. Oh, shit. It's not a mark, right?
No holding back.
Actually, no holding back. We're not doing any of that at all. Uh-oh. Whoa. Barely missed it. Oh, missed a turn.
Might this be Nickelbug?
Be safe.
Maybe. Whoa. Are these the ones praying to Ultima?
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you, too, heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
He may not be alive.
The same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
We'll see. That remains to be seen. How the fuck did you get through all this rubble? Oh, maybe it's this way. Oh, I'm dumb. Gotta go around. They're leading us pretty deep into this place. I hope that they're gonna make me fight for sure. Oh, he's alive.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you, Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right, and you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter.
Draw your sword.
You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end, see these people safe, that they might achieve their dream, that they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
Uh-oh. Did somebody step on the button in the middle? Aether flood.
An ether flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
There we go. The way Odin's blades were meant to be used. Like this. The town is saved. You're welcome. Uh-oh.
What now?
Whoa. I knew it was an elevator the whole time. Something new to greet me? Oh.
We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
You gotta stop beating like this.
That's better. Let's try.
Here we go. Lightning rod. Settle. Oh, new flare, sorry. Almost 100,000. Almost 100,000. As soon as he reaches half. Ow. There it is. It's over. Oh, maybe not. No. Take that big old fist. Haven't used that ability in a while. I like those fights. Those fights are fun. More?
Damn it.
One left. No. Just one hit.
Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Damn. They're not violent or anything. They're just going inside. Trying to see what's on Netflix. Oh god, it brought me back here?
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
Cyril should be in here. Yep.
My Lord Marquis. Welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them, for better or worse. That is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants, and this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success, and were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Boom. Another quest done. Damn, that's a lot of experience. More orichalcum. Ooh, I can make the belt now. Just walking away. I can make my belt now. Happy days. Also, let me buy some more potions.
Here, take a look at my wares.
I was going to do that anyway. Don't tell me what to do.
Anything else? A fine choice.
Increases gun gunner damage by 30%. Damn. I'll buy that.
Of course.
No, not a cookie yet, though.
Anything else? Of course. A fine choice.
I like to buy out their crafting material resources. Even though at this point in the game, I don't think it matters all that much. Okay. So now, I still got quite a few quests to do, guys. And, I'm getting a bit tired. It's, let me see what time it even is right now. It's 4:16 in the morning. My butt should be getting to bed right now. Let me just turn in whatever I got here, though.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porter's Alder as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his. but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier. Eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quentin can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased, she had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Oh, the quest is not over yet. Oh, shit. I assume they would have been just making discussion. Oh, we're just at the manor.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
I can see this is definitely getting us places.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
All right. That went well.
My boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall do our best to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive.
Oh, from the play.
I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Wow. Yeah, these final quests are hitting harder. Another 9800 XP. The Cord and the Breath of Darkness. Oh, they put me down here this time. Interesting. Okay. There's two more things I want to do. I'm going to give this oil to mid, and I want to also check the bounty board real quick. Oh yeah, and there's also these two.
You should have seen him.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. And from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Does Ember deserve a passing mark? Okay. So, first off, I'm actually like really liking the fact that they give me this choice. So, he got the job done, but he also put the life of somebody else who was with him, which still happened to be me, at risk for the sake of getting that job done. I'm not going to give him a passing mark, no.
When faced with an unexpected foe, Ember froze. He did not run. He did not fight. Had I not been there, he would be dead. It would be too great a risk to send him out on a mission alone.
That's what I'm thinking.
Thank you, Sid, for your honest appraisal. Ember, you braved the tower and emerged unscathed. Yes, but only because Sid saved your skin.
That's right.
To me, that's no better than being caught red-handed. You failed the test.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless.
Whoa, I didn't say that.
He did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask.
That's fair.
I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Good. Keep your head high, Ember.
Daft as a brush there, one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
Couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days, but that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Yeah, so I think that was the right call. The Breath of Lightning pile drive. Interesting that I'm getting all these items now. There it is. We got more bounties. There we go. Let's see what's up here. Ooh. Got two more. The Knight of the Splendid Heart and the Grim Reaper. Nice. Also, looks like I can Unlock something new in the
Good day,
renown.
Clive. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Genji gloves. Let's see what these are.
All yours.
And there's still one left to get.
All done?
So let's see what these are. Genji gloves increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. That could really stack up, honestly. I think I will replace my Berserker ring. So, one adamant glove, one Genji glove. Cool. Let's see where this leads us. I'm just going to talk to Mid, and I think that's going to be the end of the stream, because it's 4 in the morning, and I have work at 1 o'clock today, so I gotta get at least a little more sleep. Couldn't hurt.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
So the tortoise shell and the oil.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0. And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait, the children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Aye aye. Pain in my arse.
Midadol mentioned a new project yet.
Where is it? Where is it, young'uns?
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
There we go. That was easy.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
So they've been breaking things and putting them back together, and all the things that they can't find the pieces for, they store them under their bed. Okay.
Well, did they have it?
They sure did.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see.
I do want to see it. Sounds awesome. Oh, cutscene.
That should do it.
What is it, a miniature?
Here goes nothing.
Oh no.
Titan's tits.
Titan's a man. Although I guess he does have tits.
Wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't.
Wait, that's the airship we're talking about?
These bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without.
No. Airships are great.
Hard to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads.
Like the invention of the atomic bomb.
Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
Good call. Good plan.
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
I love how each character is like getting their own little moment. Like at the end of the game. That's really cool. We got one with Torgal. We got one with Joshua. We got one with Midnow.
Of course.
A little bit of Otto.
Engine at the end of a treasure hunt. I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Boom. And then she exploded with a quest complete. Oh, another 500 icon power. Nice. Oh, model airship. Oh, she gave it to me. Cool. Alright. We are really getting things done here. I thought for sure she was going to turn the entire hideaway into an airship. but the Enterprise is her baby. What is that? I've got more quests. Fucking really? Who's this? Oh, it's Gav. Okay.
You alright?
You know what?
You off then?
We're gonna stop it here. We're gonna save the game. I think I'm 3 levels away from the max level. And we're going to continue this another time. So, I apologize for my stream breaking up into so many parts today. Like, I think this is literally I think I named this stream, 11.6 or something, because there was an 11, 11.5, 11.6, whatever. I do apologize for that. I don't know why my PlayStation feels the need to cut my stream short after 38 minutes and something seconds, worth of playtime. But, I'm hoping that doesn't happen in the next stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, safe travels. I will probably do the rest of these side missions as well as the rest of the the bounties on my own time. So I will leave the streams for the main quest line because that was the original intention. So the next time you see me, I will have everything. I will have the best weapon in the game. I will have the best belt in the game, which I can probably make right now. And pretty much we'll be facing Ultima once and for all. So safe travels. I'll see you there.